Hello everyone, welcome to the series on the history of English literature, and in this video we will discuss the development of prose style in Romantic Age. Introduction. The Romantic Age, spanning the late 18th and 19th centuries, was a period of profound transformation in English literature. While it is often celebrated for its poetry, the era also witnessed significant developments in prose style. This period marked the dissolution of the formal and ornate prose characteristic of the previous century, giving way to a diverse range of styles that reflected the changing social and cultural landscape. Journalists and miscellaneous prose writers played a pivotal role in this evolution, contributing to a shift toward what became known as the middle style of prose. This video explores the development of prose during the Romantic Age, highlighting key authors and the stylistic variations that emerged. The dissolution of formal prose. In the 18th century, prose was often marked by formality, complex sentence structures, and a highly polished diction influenced by writers like Samuel Johnson. This style was well suited to the rationalism and emphasis on order that defined the Enlightenment. However, as the Romantic movement gained momentum, there was a growing desire for expression that was more personal, immediate, and reflective of individual experience. The Romantic Age saw a deliberate move away from the elaborate and often rigid prose of the previous century. Writers sought to capture the complexities of human emotion and the nuances of everyday life in a manner that was accessible and engaging to a broader audience. This shift was part of a larger cultural movement that emphasized individualism, nature, and the exploration of human psyche. The emergence of middle style. A significant development during this period was the rise of the middle style of prose. This style served as a bridge between the simplicity desired by Romantic writers and the need for expressive and effective communication. It was characterized by clarity, ease of reading, and a balance between formality and colloquialism. Prominent authors who exemplified the middle style include Robert Southey. As a poet laureate and prolific writer, Southey produced a vast array of prose works, including biographies, histories, and essays. His writing is noted for its clarity and straightforwardness, making complex subjects accessible to general readers. William Hazlitt. A leading essayist and critic, Hazlitt's prose is celebrated for its conversational tone and insightful observations. His essays on literature, art, and philosophy are marked by a clear, vigorous style that engages readers directly. The middle style became a versatile tool for writers suitable for various genres including essays, reviews, histories, and fiction. It allowed authors to address serious topics without the heaviness of earlier prose styles, facilitating a more intimate connection with their audience. Simplicity and energy. William Cobbett. At one end of the stylistic spectrum was William Cobbett, known for his exceptionally plain and direct prose. A journalist and social commentator, Cobbett used simple language to powerful effect, making his ideas accessible to the common reader. His work, Rural Rides, exemplifies this approach, offering vivid descriptions of the English countryside and sharp critiques of social injustices. Cobbett's style is characterized by plain language. He avoided complex vocabulary and intricate sentence structures. Energetic expression. Despite its simplicity, his prose is lively and engaging. Emotional impact. His straightforward manner often conveys strong feelings resonating with readers' own experiences. By stripping away ornamental language, Cobbett emphasized content over form, allowing the subjects of his writing to make center stage. His influence contributed to a broader acceptance of simplicity in prose, aligning with the romantic ideal of authentic expression. The middle ground, Lockhart and Jane Austen. Between the extremes of plain and ornate prose were writers like John Gibson Lockhart and Jane Austen, who employed the middle style with great skill. John Gibson Lockhart, a biographer, novelist, and literary critic. Lockhart is best known for his life of Sir Walter Scott. His prose is balanced and measured, providing detailed narratives without unnecessary complexity. Jane Austen, one of the most celebrated novelists of the period, Austen's writing is noted for its clarity, wit, and subtle irony. Her novels, including Pride and Prejudice and Emma, showcase the middle style through their precise language and keen observations of social manners. These authors effectively utilized the middle style to explore themes of society, character, and morality. Their prose is accessible yet sophisticated, allowing them to critique social norms while entertaining their readers. Ornate prose and Johnsonese, Sir Walter Scott. At the other end of the spectrum was Sir Walter Scott, whose prose often retained elements of the formal style of the 18th century, sometimes referred to as Johnsonese after Samuel Johnson. Descriptive passages. In his historical novels Ivanhoe and Waverley, Scott's descriptive passages are known for their elaborate sentence structures and rich vocabulary. Complex sentences. His writing frequently features long, intricate sentences with multiple clauses. Elevated diction. Scott employed formal language and archaic terms to evoke the historical settings of his narratives. While his prose could be dense, it contributed to the grandeur and authenticity of his historical fiction. However, when writing dialogue in the Scottish dialect, Scott's style became notably simpler and more direct, capturing the voices of his characters with clarity and realism. The range of prose styles. The Romantic Age's prose encompassed a wide range of styles, reflecting the diversity of its authors and their objectives. From the stark simplicity of Cobbett to the ornate constructions of Scott, writers experimented with language to suit their subjects and connect with their audiences. This period also saw the growth of journalism and periodical literature, which demanded clear and engaging prose. This rise of magazines and newspapers created opportunities for writers to reach broader audiences, further encouraging the adoption of more accessible styles. Conclusion. The development of prose style during the Romantic Age was a dynamic process marked by a departure from formalities of the previous century. The emergence of the middle style provided a flexible framework that balanced simplicity with expressive power. Writers like Southey, Hazlitt, Austen, and Lockhart harnessed this style to great effect, producing works that remain influential. At the same time, the period accommodated a spectrum of stylistic choices, from Cobbett's plainness to Scott's elaborate prose. This diversity reflects the romantic emphasis on individual expression and the exploration of new literary possibilities. Ultimately, the Romantic Age transformed English prose, laying the groundwork for the varied and dynamic styles that would characterize literature in the 19th century and beyond. The period's innovations in prose style not only enhanced the readability of literary works, but also expanded the ways in which writers could engage with their readers and address the complexities of human experience. So this was the discussion on the development of prose style in the Romantic Age. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other topic. Until then, goodbye and thank you.